Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Solar Sidekicks. I'm Pat Southwell, and I'm here with my co-host, Lauren Seconti. How are you, sickers?
I'm great, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, great. Big morning. Back on our usual time schedule, Friday mornings. Feeling a bit more like the way it used to be.
Yeah,
So
I'm on annual leave, so every day's a Friday.
Every day's a Friday. Good stuff. We're ready for a big episode this morning. Before we start, I'll acknowledge the traditional landowners of where we're recording this. Pay my respects to all elders, past and present. And we are away again today. Today we are at the new HQ of Jet Solar. What a spot this is here.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's pretty nice, isn't it?
I'm pretty impressed. Sign writing out the front looks elite.
Yep.
And then you walk inside and it looks amazing.
And sign writing behind you, which looks pretty good as well.
Yes.
That's not superimposed in. That's not AI or anything like that. That is a proper sign. May as well introduce our guest. So today we have Jason Dickinson, the owner of Jet Solar. Good morning and welcome to Solar Sidekicks, Jason.
Hello, Pat. Hello, Lauren. Thanks for coming to the new HQ and thanks for inviting me onto the podcast. I have watched many episodes. Listened.
Listen.
Same
Bit
thing.
of both.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. And I like your setup and excited to go on a sunny, not sunny.
Nah, it's shit house.
On a cloudy winter.
Yeah, it's
but it's not raining, so it's good.
It is good. Well, thanks for having us at your new what do you call it? Do you call it your HQ? What do you call it?
We call it,
New home.
do you call it a warehouse? Do you call it an office?
Yeah.
I don't know, whatever. Depends if you work in the office or the warehouse, but we just call it the new facility.
Oh, that sounds a bit fancy.
Is this your
Our Wi-Fi network's actually JSHQ.
okay.
Solar headquarters,
Oh, there you go. So anyone driving past on Wellington Road and you need some free Wi-Fi, just jump into JSHQ.
Yep, conveniently next to the Stanford Hotel.
Yeah, that's
And
it.
Dan Murphy's there.
Yeah, and across from the AusNet yard.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Yep, we've got it
I'm
all
a
here.
bit
So.
revved up about that. I don't think I like that.
No, it's just a sign that we're competitors are on the other side of the road. So we're going to put as much renewables into your grid as we can. So.
Do they do any backstop over there? I actually feel for Erin.
You'd have to speak to Erin, who does our backstop testing. But
She just must look over there and go, fuck them.
oh yeah, yep.
Oh, that's cool. Is it so? Is this your third warehouse? Is that right? Is this how many? Have you had?
Correct.
It
Yes,
is, yeah. Because I went to your last one just down the road.
Yep.
I thought that was pretty impressive, actually.
So did I.
Mate, this is next level.
Yeah.
This is cool.
Yeah, we sort of, as it goes, you try and predict the next with your business plan the next 5 years or so, and I did that, but not very well. and then, so this one we've sort of gone overkill.
Yeah.
But saying that this is a 5-year lease, so we should be here for the 5 years.
Yeah.
So we had about the last one for 3 years, but
You still got the other one? You still in there?
no, that's been leased out.
You sublet.
We just had to pay an exit fee. And
Yeah.
get it early, but that was predominantly for 3 or 4 years for 4 teams.
Yeah.
And then we hit that pretty much when that battery rebate got announced.
Yeah.
So we signed up I don't know, 3 months before we even heard about the battery rebate. Then they announced it.
Good move. Good business planning.
Things got crazy. And then we thought, this is double the size, office and warehouse. It's on the main road, as you know, so you get that exposure, the free advertising compared to the last one, which is like in the back.
Yeah, you're tucked away a little bit.
Tucked away,
Yeah. Bit more low key out there.
So look, you sort of had to take a step back to pay that one out and lose a bit of money to pay that one out. Not much, but just to get this one. So it was sort of a no-brainer for me because they don't pop up too often, these ones on the main streets.
Yeah.
It's a pretty busy road, Wellington Road, as you know, and the peak hour traffic sort of just sits here and banks up.
Mate, does it ever? Oh, this is shocking.
Imagine all the people that would just take photos of your...
Yeah. Well, we made sure we got a big illuminated sign out the front. So in winter months, when there's no daylight savings, it's dark at 4:30, 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't know if we've got any work from it yet. In our lead campaigns, it's our lead research. It's like there's not a box. Did you see us from the main road? It's like,
Can we add that in somewhere?
yeah, we should. So it's just like a bonus at the moment. So.
Oh, that's cool.
But I do get a lot from around the footy club, family friends at my kids' school saying, "Oh, I saw your thing, saw your factory the other day driving past."
I said it to you.
Yeah, you said it to me as well. So people are seeing it. So if they're buying from us because of that, I don't know.
That's cool. All right.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna go through. We're gonna do our old trip down memory lane,
Yep.
and want to know a bit about Jet Solar as well.
Yep.
just from what I know of you guys in the industry, always done some really like great work, top-notch quality installs as well. From I've seen that firsthand, doing all the right stuff, and yeah, you got some great people working here. So let's. What do you reckon, Loz? Should we go back to apprenticeship days for Jace?
Oh,
what do you reckon?
I think
Yeah,
so.
we're gonna. Yeah.
How about when I was born? No.
You're not that old.
25.
Well, what got you into being a Sparky?
Well, yeah, pretty much turned 18, finished school.
Yeah.
Couple of years
drove
ago.
forklifts for 3 or 4 years in Dandenong.
Yep.
Didn't really know what I wanted to do. Partied a bit as we all do. And the forklift kept paying for the partying.
Yeah.
And then at year 21, you're like, all right, something's got to happen in my life. I don't want to drive the forklift forever. So got an apprenticeship through the forklift company. Someone knew someone was looking for a Sparky.
Yeah.
And it was just me and the Sparky for 4 years, 3.5 years, just doing residential electrical work.
You're a house basher, were you?
Just sometimes new build, just everything.
Oh, okay, so you're doing like
Just one-on-one.
so and so needs a few extra GPOs or
Just you and one other bloke.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That's what I did. That's the same with me. It's actually a really good way to learn.
I reckon it's the best way to learn.
Yeah.
So obviously the money's the worst. if you go to like commercial, do building sites, EBA rates.
Yeah.
they all love
None of
it.
that.
They
You
all
don't
love
get any of
it.
that shit.
You know. But then you ask them, how do you get yellow tongue down an internal wall?
Yeah.
And they're like, I don't know, just put fluoros up.
Yeah, I just know how to run a conduit.
So you can compare paychecks at the end of the week.
Yep.
For that first 4 years, or then you can go out on your own after that, and then they're like, okay, I should have probably taken the lower pay, but to enhance my skills. But yeah, anyway, he, my boss at the time, I was just over it 3.5 years because he had no driver's license the whole time.
So you were driving, or he'd drive
Every
unlicensed?
day, so I'd have to drive to Narry Warren every day from Turner South.
Oh, really?
Pick him up and pick him and him in the. It was like a. Was it Navara with a trailer?
Yeah.
I've never driven a trailer. I'm like, I've jackknifed it a few times. And I remember crossing one day across and Fountain Gate, and the trailer actually, we forgot to hook it up properly. I've gone over there, intersection Main Road, Princess Highway, Fountain Gate there. Trailers just come straight back into the car. So I pulled over, this trailer's just, the chain was still on, luckily. I'm just like going across the road, this is. But anyway. So it was a good day. So I reckon like the main thing I got out of that was obviously you learn a lot about how to be a good electrician because you get every situation.
Make sure you have your driver's license current.
Yeah.
Trailer looked on correctly.
Trailer.
Yeah. You go to another one, sorry. It's like a 60-metre driveway. But then you had to back out.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. You'd be pretty good at that now.
Oh, very good now. So I was about 2 hours trying to get the trailer out.
Yeah.
So the main thing was, you learn how to be a good Sparky compared to the commercial guys. And then I reckon like it was the lowest job satisfaction and pay ever. So like, all right, so if I start at the bottom, it's all going to be better from here on in. Where if I think if you start at the top, you expect too much and then you're always asking for more when you're older. So.
Yeah. But you know what is good about those sort of jobs? Yeah. Some of the smokos you get and like coffees and stuff like that, scones, like you would have got heaps of that from the clients.
Yeah, occasionally,
yeah.
Wow,
geez, we used to clean up with that sort of stuff.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, even our team, on solar, like they love because they wait, a decent time for us to come out there because our lead time. And once we get there, they've got the scones out, as you said.
Hey, that's the best, isn't it?
Yeah, coffee and then you got others that don't even answer the door.
They
don't even open the door. It's just the fly screen. We're here. Yep, right. No worries. It just depends who you get, doesn't it?
How's the ones that don't let you use the toilet? Have you ever had them?
Oh, yeah.
How bad's that?
Yeah, I know.
Excuse me, I need to use the toilet. Is that all right? Yeah. You're not shitting in my toilet though. I don't want you. No, don't take a shit.
Oh, surely not.
Yeah, I've had that before. I don't want to be cleaning skids for the next week, mate.
Or the ones you're like, I just got to turn the power for a couple of hours. Oh, not today.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt your life.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, we won't do the job then.
Yeah.
Oh, are you sure?
Yeah. Can you still live?
Everyone's fine.
Yeah.
Do it live. Yeah, no worries. Do it all the time. No.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
So where were we?
Okay, so we're talking about job
apprenticeship.
satisfaction, and you sort of I suppose you're coming to the end of your apprenticeship, and is that pretty much what did you do any like light commercial and that sort of stuff, or just
a little bit. Went to a company in last 6 or 9 months, doing like we did a golf course reno, just light commercial stuff. So that was sort of really, it's like, oh my god, life's so good now. I'm in a roof or underneath, and I'm getting paid twice as much. I don't have to drive a trailer. I'm not getting yelled at. Got a van. As third and a half year, whatever you call it. 3.5 years. Third and a half.
Same thing.
Fourth year.
Fourth year. Not fourth year. That's better. Thanks, Pat. So my eyes just opened up like, oh god, I'm glad I've done the hard yards basically, and now it's time to enjoy it.
Any solo in your apprenticeship?
Not in the apprenticeship, no.
It's probably before solar, was it? I reckon. Or thereabouts.
25.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, I'm only 25, Pat. So
okay, fair call.
Look, 6 years ago, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's fine.
I think we had solar then. Yeah.
So yeah, finished the apprenticeship, and then jumped on Seek, and then found this company in Cranbourne. We won't name.
Why not?
It's near yours.
Metro Solar.
No.
It is.
Might have to edit this.
Is it?
I didn't name.
No, he didn't.
know.
Yeah, he didn't say anything.
But
Oh,
anyway.
sorry, that's not near me. I'm not in Cranbourne.
True.
It's just a step.
Oh, so your old establishment.
Yes.
Okay. So basically, went with them as an A grade. No quals as in CEC, or was it CEC back
Yeah,
then?
it would have been. Yeah.
Yep, not SAA.
Don't start.
No quals. Put me through the course. Happy days.
Yep.
And then that was a while ago.
Hang on, so that was employee. You're an employee of them.
Employee.
Yeah, right.
Probably 2012-ish.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Really crap with years.
Yeah. Okay.
As in remembering what year was what.
Yep.
But it was a while ago.
Mm.
2012, so it's at 12 years. I've been, I don't know, somewhere around there, maybe earlier. And just did solar for like 6 years.
Oh, just flash out.
Just driving from Cranbourne. Was it Lynnhurst? Lynbrook.
Yeah, Lynbrook. Yeah.
Lynbrook. Just to Gippsland every day.
Yeah.
Because that's where all the contracts are, Gippsland.
Oh, at least you're working out there. Like the nice big roofs. That's kind of good.
Yeah. And there's like no voltage drop. So
Yeah.
just whacking on a shed 100 metres away.
Yeah, they don't voltage drop in Gippsland, I don't think. No, it's not a thing.
No, but by the time you measured voltage, the main switch was about 140. The solars were. So
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
So that was sort of how I got into it.
Mm.
And then, got over that.
Mm.
And then just got back on got my contractors and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Subbing to myself.
So you started subbing. Yeah.
That's a good one. Subbing to a mate.
Yeah.
For years I think it was like $40 an hour.
Mm.
And there's only 40 hours a week, so I'm thinking that's
Was he?
$1,600.
Wait. Was he in electrical business, or was he in solar as well?
It's electrical.
Oh, so he was doing electrical and you were doing solar.
So
Fair
it was
enough.
light commercial too, like schools.
So
It was crazy.
did you find that there's just a ceiling there that you just weren't able to break through because you're a subby, you can't actually earn more money because
That's right. 100%.
Yeah.
That's what it came to. I sort of didn't really think about that at the start.
Yeah.
I thought about just that freedom of, right, I've got my own business. I'm not going to a place from 7 till 3.
Mm.
I can do I can do stuff on the weekend.
Yeah.
So I can charge whatever I want.
Yep.
So that sort of taught me how to run a business
I know what you mean.
in a sort of small
Smaller
degree,
scale.
but small scale. But
You're probably thinking when you first start doing it, $1,600 a week, that's not bad. Yeah, at the time you're probably going, it's more than I'm earning now. It's actually pretty good.
maybe it was 50 or 60 now. I can't
Yeah, no, that's
I
but
think it was 60, but it's like, you're right. There was a ceiling.
there's a ceiling that you just can't break through, and there's nothing you can really do about it.
That's right.
Yeah.
So that was like, all right, this is cool. A couple of years doing that.
Mm.
So you sort of learn, all right, cool. I can learn how to invoice,
Mm.
right? Which is pretty cool. Learn how to quote. Learn how to not quote, basically.
Yeah.
Learn how to undercut
Learn how to
myself.
lose money.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then just go to subby to the guy because I can't quote properly.
Yep.
There's too much competition with people doing $60 PowerPoints. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, and I sort of modelled off that High Pages website. You know that?
Yeah. I was with them for a little bit. Yeah.
So I sort of like, that was probably, probably 10 years ago, maybe 12 years ago.
Yeah.
Around there.
Yeah.
And it was just like so hard to actually get some sort of stream of my own work.
Yeah.
So I'd always just revert back to that subby guy.
Yeah. Just for a bit of continuity.
Just 60 an hour again. That's actually not too bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't have to work out material. Don't have to talk to clients.
Just in and out.
But then after years that, it just didn't sit well with me that there's so much more growth and development out there that could have been taken. And the last thing I was going to do was solar because I hated it. I absolutely hated it. I hated it. I don't mention the S word because, that company that I was with,
Yep.
they went under. Wasn't a good exit for everyone.
Yeah, okay.
Bit of money unpaid and things like that. So.
Yeah, right.
But it was good to see them run the business, how they run it.
Yeah.
And that's how
You learn. You learn what
what
not to do. Yeah, yeah.
That's my
Good call, Loz.
You beat me to it.
Yeah.
And
She's good at that.
Yeah. And that's so I've sort of been in these companies where that's how you don't run a business all in life.
Yeah.
I kind of love those companies.
So
though.
yeah.
Like there is a fair few of them in solar. And it's really good. You can learn a lot from them.
Yeah.
But you don't want to see anyone not succeed. I know that sounds really rude, but I'm like,
But
gosh,
it's,
good
but
knowing
it's just
what not to do.
it's just good to learn. Yeah. Look, don't do what they did. Just do the opposite. It's not that hard. So so then just I was subbing to that guy 16 hours, sort of doing my own little bits and pieces here and there. And I was living in Brighton, renting in Brighton at the time. And the houses there is not really when you want to do your own bits and pieces. Like the houses that, they got 50-degree roofs.
Yeah.
They're trying to get into a roof to rough a, downlighting or something. And, they're not your standard brick veneer houses out in Glenbrook.
Yeah.
Where they're easy to work on.
Yeah.
So it's just like, go in and quote 150 for a PowerPoint you haven't seen. You end up spending 3 days, 3 or 4 hours there. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
So, and then just one of your mates mentioned, I'm subcontracting to a solar company, just a sales company we can call them, and then just subbing. And he's like, I'm getting like $1,800, $2,000 a job. It's taking me a day. I'm like, it's better than $1,800, $2,000 a week.
Yeah.
So I said, okay, I'll give it a shot. So me and him did it for 6 months, and then I thought I can do what they're doing. And then just found a salesman from the company that I used to work for. And that was it. That's been it, really.
When do you remember your shit with years? When was that? When did you sort of start it?
Been going for 7 years now, so probably 7 years ago.
So was that
2019?
2019? Is that when you started Jet Solar?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when you sold your first job?
Do you know how I know that? Because that's when the business name was registered.
Yeah.
I'm no good with dates.
Yeah, right.
So it would have been, probably would have been 2018, 2019, because I remember it was just before COVID.
Yeah, I was going to say, because COVID hit pretty hard and you would have been like a pretty young business as far as sales goes back then.
Yeah. So it was just before COVID, but there was only it was myself, our salesman, and one other guy.
Yeah.
That was it. So when COVID, or maybe another guy as well, but when COVID hit, it was like, it wasn't that bad because we didn't have many overheads.
Yeah, okay.
So was it just you on the tools and then the other two in the office?
No, it was me and 2 other guys on the field. But I was, that point where the salesman was getting the sales and I was just on the tools doing the paperwork, as you do. First start out. So, and then COVID hit, and I was like, all right, we just have to sit around for a bit.
We'll just cruise.
Deal with it and do our little fake permit so we could drive from here to here, and hopefully you don't.
Yeah, remember that? Remember the permits? Yeah. I'd forgotten about that.
Yeah. And then so that was sort of how I got into it. But I just I had this hatred on solar. I just didn't want to know.
What was it about it? Just what dirty?
It was just that. I don't know. Maybe it was just like a bad vibe from the old company.
Yeah.
Slash the look, you're on a roof, you don't feel like a Sparky on the roof, sort of thing.
Yeah.
And just probably it's just hard work.
Yeah.
Pretty toxic though if you were at that working for that previous company for so long. It's almost got it embedded into your brain like this is shit.
Yeah.
Is every company like this?
Yeah, well, I've only been with one, so it was a bit of a bit hesitant to do it. But when the sort of money was like one day's wage was what I could get compared to what I'd been on 5 days for. I'm like, sounds pretty attractive.
Try this.
Yeah, no, I know. It's easy to think that though, like you said, Loz, that if you are in a poor environment, you think the whole industry is like that. Yeah. I did think that a little bit, like because when I worked at TBS, right, and then before that I'd done subbie.
What's TBS?
TVS. True Value Solar.
Oh, TBS, the old Essendon sponsor?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Do you work for them?
I did.
You're taking the piss.
Employee?
You're taking the piss.
Employee.
I was, yeah.
Nice. Is that why you go for the Bombers?
No, that was already there.
Are you setting him off?
Didn't know.
Yeah.
Didn't know.
No.
Thank God.
Sorry if I hit a soft spot for you.
No, that was I worked there I had 2 stints there.
Really?
Yeah.
So A grade.
No, I never really installed there. I was doing like install manager there. Yeah.
Don't even get him started.
In the office.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I'd go inside a little bit, but mainly.
Where were they
mainly
based?
the office. Not a Wadding.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I know.
Brooks Road.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, we got to go to a couple of Essendon games and
nice.
yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
Got a couple of photos of some old players.
Why did they? Sorry, I've cut you.
That's all right.
Totally just stolen your spotlight here.
No, that's
Why
all right.
did they fold? Got too big too quick.
It was a steady decline. So back from, I suppose you call them the halcyon days, it was probably the biggest they were was like just as I got there.
Yeah.
And then it was probably just a slight decline. So I've spoken about on the podcast before where they used to do 105 installs a day.
Yeah, right.
Across the country.
Across
No. So it was about probably 60 to 70.
Yeah.
Sorry, 105 out of 105 out of Nunawading.
Jeez.
Yeah, then probably another 60 or so throughout the rest of the country.
Jesus.
Yeah. So, and then it was sort of slowly declined from there. And then, so I was there in 2013 and 2012, 2013. And then when I went back in 2016, I went back there and the company was probably maybe a third to a half the size it was. And it was just, so their issue, I mean, I don't know, I didn't see all the financials and everything, but their issue was they were very much price-based. Okay. And just were never able to maintain it. And then it got to a point where they started losing market share because they just, it's like that, their overheads were just so high. Yeah. Cutting people. Yeah. So it was, you sell shit, you end up, you have a problem. Yeah. So I think that was their problem with it. And a lot of it, because a lot of it was fueled by rebates as well. As soon as rebates drop or whatever, market conditions change. Yeah. So I mean, you probably they're probably the companies where you think, oh well, this is what I was sort of trying to say before. Like you can easily fall into the trap and thinking that everyone does it that way. And before I was at TVS, like I did some subcontract work for like Clear Solar, and they were the first ones to do like heaps of like volume installs with shit. Yeah. And between them and TVS and a couple of other mods, you just think, oh, this whole industry's fucked. Like, we're all just selling cheap shit. We're just throwing stuff in and no one gives a shit. Yeah.
Still happens.
I know it does, but it's not. But this is the thing. Yeah. The whole industry is not like that. And there are some good people out there doing the right thing. So I suppose it's if anyone is in that situation where they're just stuck in this loop, right, of low margins, being screwed by retailers. Yeah. Like there's a better way. There's a better way, people. You can go out, you can do it yourself. You can charge more. You can be better. You can, like there's people, like there's good stories like Jason, right? And there's so many other great retailers out there. That are doing really, really well and not just reliant on these bullshit margins. Yeah. So there's lights dimming.
Something.
They're nice.
Yeah, that's part of our solar kicking in.
There you go.
The grid usage. I don't know, probably some power outage or something.
It might be over there. I see a few sparks over the road. I was
nice. I reckon you're right, Pat. I reckon that's sort of what I've seen as well. Across the journey. There's like, don't get me wrong, sales. There is some good sales companies, operators. Yeah. But I reckon the best are your owner, operator, electrician sort of businesses. Like you can see it through the industry, like big guys like Jacob at Penrith. Yep. Luke over Lightning. Yep. There's probably heaps of miss, but
Jason at Jet Solar.
These guys sort of like, they know the fundamentals, they know the technical side, they've probably worked through companies and seen the cheap shit.
I think most of them have.
So they probably know
the ones I know have done that.
Business, basically.
They've learned the lesson. Yeah. No, it's a really good point.
And they've all got in-house employees. They don't use cheap shit. Yes, they're more expensive, but there's a reason behind it. Yeah. So like, if you can get through that initial, say 12 to 36 months of running your own business, so these guys, they just keep going. Yeah. Once they've got that reputation, it's you can't remove it unless they really stuff up. But like you see companies like G-Store, like I'd never met them. Apparently they were really, really good operators, high quality, but I don't think they were.
But they've gone under, haven't they?
I think they have.
Yeah, I think
for health reasons. So,
okay.
But nothing untoward there.
And sure.
Okay, but just another sort of sales company. I don't think they were electricians. Yeah. But yeah, there's sort of like it's not a fluke. I think there's like a meaning behind it and a reason behind it, and like a pattern that the owner electricians, they sort of survive if they're doing the right things. Yeah. And as you know, definitely not the cheapest. Yep. It's hard. Sometimes it's really, really easy to get that across to the customer when you're quoting, and sometimes they love that because you hear all the bad reports on current affair of the house being down and cheap installations. There was one last night on Channel 2, I think, Solar Power Nation. Yeah. They've been banned.
Do you know what Channel 2 is? Was?
Yeah. So Channel
No,
2, it's
ABC.
it's free to air too.
Oh my God.
That's old school. I haven't heard anyone call it Channel 2 for a while.
That was the thing.
Yeah, so you might be able to get that on ABC iView tonight. digital TV. But yeah, you just see all these bad reports on these, sort of making and it's sort of the headline just draws you in.
Yeah.
And that headline's like, the whole industry's like that.
I know. That's it.
Read the article, watch the documentary or whatever it is on television. You go, oh, okay, they're just focusing on one company.
Yep. Not everyone's like that.
They've been banned, so it's sort of good in a way that they explain that there is a difference between good and bad out there, but they sort of put the whole industry under the banner of shonky. So it's good and bad.
From the outside looking in, it's hard to not see it that way. I understand that. It'd be good. I mean, it'd be good if there were a few more good news stories on those type of current affair type shows.
Yeah.
But yeah, you look. I think those sort of stories, they can help businesses like yours, because you can. They do. People watch those things, and you can go, well, yeah, but that's not me. I'm not like that. Yeah. It's a really good selling point.
Another couple of good operators. I remember Diono Electrical, South Australia.
Joe,
I like him.
Yep.
NG Elec, South Australia. Watch them on
NRG. Or NG.
Elec.
NG. Who's that?
NG Elec. Never met him, but
I don't know them.
pretty cool stuff on Instagram.
Might have to look them up.
Venergy, I like Venergy sort of stuff, but again, I'm not sure if Matt's a Sparky or not. But from what I can see, he's running it.
I don't know. Yeah, so that's a.
Business.
I don't know. I think he might be. I think he is.
NRG, Eddie.
NRG, yeah.
And Dan,
and Jess.
And Jess. I
Yeah.
don't think I met Jess, but I met Dan and China and that, and they're running a great business as well. So
There's a lot of them around, isn't
Springers
it?
as well.
Springers, yeah.
So they're the guys that they've been around for a while. They're good. They got probably the same three things. Like I don't know if there's three here I'm going to make up or rather.
Here we go. Jason's three tips.
Three things to run a successful solar business. So firstly, no subbies, in-house stuff.
Yep.
Secondly, just the high quality or mid-tier products.
Yep.
Don't use anything cheap. That's because we know you don't want to have to, if you have to go back to a customer's house a second time, you're not making money on that second visit.
Yep.
Right. So you want to go there once, set it up, show them how it works,
Yep.
and 10-year warranty, 25-year workmanship warranty, whatever it is. So you don't want to go back there twice, and I think good products. And the third is just that high quality installation. So
Yep.
I think them things you can sort of justify your price.
And
I think them people that I've mentioned today, obviously they'd probably agree with all that. So
for sure. A little bit of a snippet there, Loz. We might use that one as a snippet.
And I'm
Jason's
sure,
three tips.
I'm sure 6-star are exactly the same.
Yes, mine is.
Star plus, plus.
Yes, but we don't use we don't have our own in-house team.
No. So
We
look,
own
they've got.
the subbie.
That's fine.
Yeah. So this
But
is
in saying that, I will be completely honest. Like, we definitely did have a crack at running our own in-house team.
Yeah.
But at the time, we didn't have that, I guess, electrician, or someone leading us.
Yep.
And if we did, things would have been a hell of a lot different. Back then, when I was working in it, they were just walking all over me, and I didn't have that knowledge or that experience. Yep. And I could tell now if I could know, like, I can look at something now and go, that's not right.
Yeah.
That's a defect, or I can look at that. But
after years of experience.
but back then I had no idea what I was doing.
Right.
So now, we invest in really good subbies, and I'd say that every single one of them is a part of our team. We look after them like gold. They're in our uniform. They've got access to all of our EAP and benefits. So
you're also running a different type of business, because you're doing new builds.
Yeah,
you're doing new builds,
is a whole different
which is
story
sort
as
of
well.
unique to me. I'm sort of thinking, how's that sort of? How can you maintain that? But you've obviously nailed it. We hate
it's
new
just
builds.
a hell of a
Like we do them, but don't get me wrong.
Yeah, I know they're a pain in the ass.
You're
I don't hate inspecting them. They're shit. You got to deal with the builder. You got to deal with mud. You got to deal with some fuckwit bricky. There's some site manager who.
But you know what you don't have to deal with.
I've come in here in my best behaviour, not trying to swear.
You know that. You know what.
F this
Sorry,
and poo
it's
and-
normally her. It's normally her.
I know I've been good lately, but
Yeah,
what
you
you
have.
don't have to deal with. This is my little pitch to any subbies out there.
No,
I'm
sorry. Here's
joking.
me talking them down, but yeah.
No guardrail, because that's already installed by the builder.
True.
I thought you were going to say no guardrail. Yeah, we don't need guardrail. in new builds.
okay.
Yeah, no.
Two-stage installation.
Oh, yeah, it's
so
true.
pre-plaster, so you're running cables very easily through frames. And last but not least, you're not dealing with a homeowner, you're dealing with a supervisor.
Yeah.
So if you're a builder out there and want some solar, just call Lauren Scott to you.
Pretty much. But it's taken us a long time to get a good group of subbies that we can trust. We've gone through a few of them. And it's just a lesson learnt. And it's a slight hit in the guts, the reputation to the builder, because you're having a crack and you're like, oh, actually, we fucked that up.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. When we had an overflow of work, which has pretty much been the whole time, we did get a subby in, and it was like interviewed him like 4 times.
Yeah, yeah.
Stressed about him tarnishing the reputation. So
Yep.
made sure he wore a shirt. We told the home, and look, this is a subby. Like, we need to buy because all of our statements that we don't use subbies.
Yeah, it's like, we never use subbies except on your job. We're using a subbies.
I bet there's companies out there that say we don't use subcontractors,
And they still do.
and then half their field is.
Mate, they're right. There
don't tell them
definitely
why.
is.
Yeah, I know a couple.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying them.
No.
So I sort of felt bad getting a subby in, but it's like, do you want the install this side of Christmas so you can get that extra rebate or not? If you do, I can get you Michael. We'll just call him Michael. Yeah. His name is Michael. We'll call him Michael. And went out on a couple of jobs with him. He came with us just for 2 or 3 jobs, and we paid him as like a labourer.
Yeah.
Just to show him our process. So it wasn't just, here you go, mate, here's a job. So it's like real trained and a bit of work went into it. And then then he started doing it for us for a month, like 2 jobs a week, 3 jobs a week. And then just sort of like the standards just sort of fell down a bit because I wasn't on site with him. And then you can sort of see that, because I've been there, it's like as soon as you finish your job, you get paid. What you're invoicing, I should say.
Yep.
And I thought, okay, it's just not going to work for us. Like, there's no sort of, you got a lot more pride in your own work if you want to keep working for that subcontractor. Like, obviously yours do. But if he was working for 2 or 3 different.
Yeah, so that's it. Yeah.
These guys don't care, but Jet Solar really cares about the work. Yeah. Because no one goes and checks them other sales companies' work. Just gets an audit defect from you.
From me, yeah.
From people like Pat, from the dickhead inspectors.
Pretty much.
It's saying that.
From the TVS guy.
So that's always been the model though, isn't it? Just no subbies, in-house only. Yeah. How many you got on the tools now?
A couple. Don't know.
Yeah,
we got a bit. We got 6 grades and 15 apprentices or 14 apprentices.
That is so good.
But it's not something I like. Like, I'm not one of them guys where I'll like get all my trucks lined up out the front in a neat fashion, put all the employees out there, take a photo and go, look at us go. Like,
are you sure? I've seen your marketing. Come off it.
I post a photo of all of our
whole fleet.
I'm like just sit sort of. That's why I've taken 2 years to come on the podcast.
Yeah.
I don't really like talking about it.
Yeah, there's a bit of a shot across the bow to a few of your colleagues.
Can I just compliment it?
You should talk about it because you're running a really great business, and the staff here are all like, everyone's always so happy. You do your training, you put time into them.
Yeah, but that's just so you have to do that if you want to sort of maintain the standards, I think.
Yeah, part of the gig.
Yeah, but our staff, it's sort of like if you get one team, it's okay. But the biggest thing for me was there was 2 teams and I was one of them, and then to go from there to get me out of to try and maintain that business was
that's hard. That's the hard step.
Yeah. So itchy feet, bit of FOMO, not being on site. Fun. I'm stuck
Your
in the
nails
office.
still aren't that great.
That's terrible. That's probably due to me going for Essendon. So once you sort of commit to trust in other people, I think you've got to train them. You got
to put effort time in
about what you want out of them, and then you don't just throw them in there and go do it. You got to say, this is what I expect. This is what I want. If you don't, retrain you. If you don't learn again, sorry.
See you later.
Yeah,
not for us.
Yeah, not that we've had to do that, but only to a couple of apprentices, but no agreement or anything. So and then once you sort of then once you get your apprentices, you sort of once they get to the second year, then you put another first year on. So it's like a step ladder. Next thing you know, you've got 2 or 3 A grades that have been trained in your company for 4 years, and you're like, this is great.
That's really good.
You can't find A grades.
No,
that's a good way to get them. Good way to get them. Train them yourself.
Yeah, and then you got to pay them at least the same as your competitors, or a little bit more.
Oh, for sure. Yep.
So it comes down to your price, and then you got to charge more to your client.
That's it.
So then you got to. So it's all just it sort of all fits well in our model. Like, you just got to say we're high quality, pay our guys the most. You get what you pay for. Yeah. If you don't want that, you go drop $1,000, get $1,000 cheaper the opposition. Yeah. It's up to you.
Yeah. So, choice of you.
I love transparency from a solar company.
I think
this is what you're getting straight up.
We need to go to a break in a sec, I think.
Yeah.
We're a fair way in.
I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of a plug. I no longer live in Berwick, but I'm still a member of the Berwick community page. And someone was looking for a solar company, and Jet Solar got recommended. Really? I saw this last night.
There you go.
Recommended to me.
Yeah. And I was like, I'm gonna tell Jace that tomorrow on the podcast. That was really cool.
Thank you.
So I think you guys are doing really well, and your reputation is high.
Thanks.
Love it.
We try our best.
You don't, but the others do.
We all do. And this isn't the third factor. I used to do the old operate out of my shed.
Oh, the old shed. Yeah.
Shed. So a shed.
That counts as well.
2 sheds.
We've all been
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Yeah. So it all starts in the shed or the garage.
Yeah.
So, but anyway.
All right.
Cool.
Let's go to our first break. Yeah, good start. So, yeah, there's a lot of other stuff we can talk about here. So we'll do that after the break. We'll have our first break and we'll be back in just a few moments.
Cool.
Tired of scrambling for CPD points at the last minute? With Southwell Solar Training, you can earn all 100 points for your accreditation without leaving home and without wasting time on boring, irrelevant courses. Our online training is practical, compliance-focused, and designed by industry pros who've actually been on the tools. Learn at your own pace, get your certificate instantly, and stay compliant without the stress. Check out the full course list now at southwellsolartraining.com.au and get your CPD the easy way.
All right, we're back from our first ad break.
That was good.
Yeah, thanks for that, Jace. That was a really strong start.
Mm.
Learned a little bit about you and your business, which is cool.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lauren.
Okay.
Interested.
Thanks for learning.
I'm really interested in some of your staff members and or your team and training your team.
Yep.
So how do you go about like getting your Sparkies? Like, I mean, I know you sort of spoke about how you bring them through the ranks. Have you had to bring many on as an A grade, or is it generally that's how you do them homegrown?
It's a good question, Pat. It's as you know, we sort of like to keep them in-house.
Yep.
Homegrown, we call them.
Yep.
So start them from first year and bring them all the way through. But we do know at trade school they cop a bit of flack for being the Sparky.
Yeah.
The solar Sparky.
Yeah.
Because you don't learn anything.
Yeah.
Right? But you look at their wage, they're on heaps more. But I think if you're doing a switchboard every day,
Yeah, that's a fair
I'm
point.
sure you can install a light. or know how a switch works, right? So,
Yeah.
and they all do cashes on weekends, right? So, but anyway, yeah. So we try and get them to come through the system as a first year, and then you're blessed that they know your system by the end of the fourth year, put through their exams. Halfway through second, third year, they're pretty much wiring switchboards, doing the inverted first, second year, like it's batteries, like it's.
So do you do any electrical with your solar? No, just
EV
solar.
chargers.
Yep.
And maybe the odd power point for a heat pump.
Yep.
But any electrical work, it's sort of like you guys can discuss that with the client. And on the weekend, the A grade can go with an apprentice.
Oh, really? You let them do that?
Yeah.
How good?
Yep. A little incentive, like
Yeah, that's good.
you can take the work vehicle, because take them home. If you need material, let me know.
Yeah,
You
sweet.
can pay for it, but here's a few.
Hey, that's a real shift, because there's some bosses that are like, they get real pain in the ass. Like, that's my fucking company. I paid for that lead, you prick.
That's what I mean. That's sort of where I was as an apprentice.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, it's like, I wouldn't mind missing out on a couple $100.
Yeah.
And that sort of keeps them keen and
Yeah.
bit of pocket money on the side for them. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, so we just, as you said, as I said, we keep them through the ranks, and next thing you know, they're an A grade, the system. So the training to turn into an A grade is already there.
Yep.
So we always, for our systems, I sort of design how I want it wired.
Yeah.
And then everyone follows. So basically, I explained it to the first guy 6 years ago. He's explained it to the next A grade. And then the next A grade, or apprentices when they were apprentices, and now everyone just knows how to do it. But saying that, we did hire our first A grade his company went under.
Yep.
And he contacted me and he's like, I'm choosing between you and, let's just say, Lightning Energy.
Yep.
And then he came with us, and then he like a week or two, and then he's like, yeah, cool, straight into it.
Yep.
So, and then we just had another one last week. So his first day was last week. So that's our second out of 4. But when it comes to apprentices, a different story. But put a job up on Seek a month ago, got 270 applicants.
Really?
Wow.
For a first year.
So you didn't take them all on?
No.
No.
Oh my god.
And at the same time, our wonderful admin team, and then we also put a job up for an A grade and had 7.
Yeah.
Insane, isn't it?
And 6 were from overseas.
Yep. So what, without their qualifications, pretty much?
The one that applied, he wasn't suitable. So I actually got the A grade through someone I knew, like So that's
best way to do it for A grades.
So Seek's a waste of time, everyone, for A grades. Solar installers, Facebook, waste of time.
Yeah.
But our little trick for apprentices is local football clubs. So basically we sponsor a Rowville footy club up the road here.
Yep.
And
Hawks?
Yeah, Rowville Hawks.
Yep.
And these guys, we've got 3 of them at the moment, all play VFL.
Ah.
They basically from 18 to 21, they're trying to play AFL.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're, just that almost get in there, but then they're okay. Oh, now I've got to find a full-time job.
Yep.
So we reach out and we know that, footy club had, they're like, they've got drive, they've got their schedule, they're regimented. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's it.
They're really driven.
That's it, yeah. But then they've also got to piss off for training early on Thursday.
Sacrifice that.
And they're probably useless on Monday because they can't walk after the game.
That's right. Or he's done his... Actually, one of our blokes that plays for Collingwood Reserves, he's done his knee.
Oh, no.
So he was out for 2 months, but we put him in the office and did backstops with Erin.
Oh, hey, good. Perfect.
That's so good.
He couldn't wait to get out. But so they've just got that natural drive, natural... Like, they don't stand around on their phone like most kids these days. So that's my little hack with them.
Yeah, that's good. No, that's interesting because a footy club environment and that type of environment, like it's really like even at that second tier VFL level, they have to be really disciplined. They've got to know how to work as part of a team.
Yeah,
and they're usually quite high performers as well, and they're probably pretty fit.
Yeah, and I think at that age they're 20.
Yeah,
so they're not 17, 18. So they're already.
I got half an idea of how the world works.
Yeah, they're not just like, I'm out straight out of high school. What do I do? This is different to McDonald's where I can just stand around. Do you know what I mean? So they know what it's like. They've had a little bit of experience, but maybe none. But that's that's our little hack with that. So
that's
we
a good
do
one.
To the footy club, we don't get much work or profit out of them. Not as much as I expected, but in turn we get that apprentice, which sort of stays on till you're qualified, and then.
Yeah, unless they go on to play AFL and then you lose them.
Also, a really good plug if they do play AFL.
The guy at the moment, he played a bit of VFL when he was 18 to 20 and sort of nothing, but now he's back in the VFL as like a mature age.
Yeah,
so he's getting like,
they're the ones that they're looking at now.
Yeah, we're a bit scared of him because he's got 30 touches a game.
Oh, really?
So hopefully,
all
the best. Hopefully, does get picked for.
Who's he playing for?
St Kilda.
Just head down to Moorabbin and just start sledging him, heckling him, start throwing cans at him.
So that's a little thing, and I love footy. I play footy, so it's good for me getting down there and watching them as well. So
that's a great trick. I love that. I love that. That's everyone's got their own little quirks about how they do that.
It was just like I just wanted to, spend some money for local community. Get some advertising, might get some work. Actually, we're getting apprentices out of it. I'm like, this is great.
That's great. But that just shows also shows the value of relationships in business and in our industry.
Yep.
Like you've just done that through a relationship that you've built up, some trust you've built up with, through being a sponsor. Are you a sponsor?
Just
Is
a
that
sponsor, yeah.
Yeah, so that's pretty good.
Yep. And obviously tax deduction for the sponsorship.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a win-win. So.
Yeah, no, that's good. Oh, that's great. That's a really good news story.
And all the staff, all the apprentices and the A grades, they love going down there and watching him as well, and both of them and bagging them and cheering them on and a bit of both. So it sort of brings the team together as well.
Yeah.
And the thing with our staff, they go out together on the weekends.
Yeah, okay.
Best mates. It's like
I've heard that as a bit of a theme as well with these companies.
I get FOMO. They're like, mate, you're 42. I mean, 25. And they're like 20, 25.
Yeah.
I'll go out occasionally. In bed by 12.
I was going to say in bed early. Yeah.
So, it's a good vibe.
No, that's good.
And then with the office, like our operations manager, he used to be on the tools. He's an A grade. So just try and keep everything in-house.
Nice and knit.
If we can.
Tight knit. So
it's just easier.
I've noticed, so you haven't been scared to hire female apprentices or female A grades?
No,
You've got,
Yep.
Do you want to talk us through that, and how that's all gone?
We've got a absolute weapon of an A grade. I won't name her just in case she doesn't want to know. I haven't asked her if we can talk about her. So, but she's an absolute weapon. I always say she's the best, and she actually is one of the best. I can't say the best because the other A grades might get, but she's right up there. Right.
Mate, she actually is.
Yeah.
I've seen her work. It's pretty much perfect, to be honest.
It's unbelievable. Yeah, just
really good.
Attention to detail. Compared to some others, is just second to none. And like her strike rate of going back to a job, you just never go back.
That's awesome.
It's just unbelievable. Yeah. So, and she listens and never takes a day off, always on time. So it's just like, if you think about getting a female apprentice, definitely do it because it's worth it.
So how'd you find her? Just
it's a bit of a bad one actually. Her old boss went away for a couple of weeks.
Yep.
And we had his apprentices.
What?
And
was that previously arranged? How did that happen?
He had to go away, and he's like, "Oh, you take a couple of apprentices on for a couple of weeks?" I said, "Yeah, sure." And then, next thing you know, she's landed at our company.
Yep.
Non-poached.
Yep.
But yeah.
Yeah, cool.
I don't. Yeah. So
no, that's all right. That's good.
So,
yeah. And she's been around for a little while now.
And by the way, that other guy, doesn't operate anymore. So
Yeah.
it's not like, and not because of that reason.
No.
He's chosen to, I think, overseas or something. So,
Yeah.
So,
Doing something else.
So it ended up, so it wasn't advertised, wasn't poached. It's just happened. So
Yeah. And was she an apprentice?
Yes.
And
not with us. Yes, she was. Yeah, I think third year.
Yeah. So she got her A grade with you guys?
Yep, ran her through the book. So yep.
Great stuff.
So that's good. Yeah, she's great. So don't ever feel hesitant if you've got a female applying for a job. It's great. And like seriously, like outdoes three quarters of guys at least labour wise, lifting panels up. Like so
How
we don't even think like differently if it's like gender based. Like just
of course. Does that change your office dynamic, or not office dynamic, but even out on site and all that sort of stuff? Does it sort of make? Because like I really like diversity in a workplace. I think it really helps bring out the best in people when you're working with people that aren't the same as you.
Yeah, I still think I think there's still a lot of old fashioned people out there. So basically, she'll get to site with three other of our workers, and then the builder's 60, and just there's no respect because she's a female.
Yeah,
and that gives me the shits.
Yeah.
And they just don't take it seriously. But at the end of the day, they're like, "Oh, you're so good." Like,
you've done But
first,
be good if that attitude was a bit better from first.
And I think that's more of your old-fashioned crew. Do you know what I mean? But if you get a young builder, 30, 40, who's up with the times, they're fine.
Yeah.
But it's just that older sort of mentality of the man goes to work, the wife stays at home.
Yeah.
Like them sort of guys.
Yeah.
And you get it occasionally.
Yeah.
But she knows how to handle it. She's seen it all before.
Yeah.
She's like, give me 2 hours and won him over, and she's like, oh, geez, you guys are actually good.
Yeah.
That's more just your building side, but some homeowners as well. Don't get me wrong.
But I've had a lot of we had a lot of females on this podcast, right, that have been either on the tools or whatever. And have you noticed, Loz, like a lot of them say they have to keep like proving themselves.
Yeah, keep justifying why they're there.
Yeah, like that's like it's a bit sad that they have to keep doing that.
Yeah.
Be good if they could just sort of be there and just be accepted from the start. Like, I think you're right. We've got a long way to go still.
Yeah, talk about diversity, like equalisation, everything. Like, we've got a guy from Zimbabwe.
Yeah.
Like, he is a gun.
Yeah.
Like, he's third year now. He could be running the show. Absolutely unbelievable. Like, doesn't do it. And he's pretty much been trained by our female. They work together a lot. And them two together are just, like, the best team I've ever seen. Like, better than me. Heaps better than me when I was on it.
Yeah.
But you get these homeowners rocking up, female Zimbabwe, and they're just like, oh, I thought it was Jet Solar the best. And then an hour later, you guys
you're all good.
It's just this beef with first judgments.
Preconceived ideas from the start.
Just couldn't be happy with who we employ and the way they go about it. So it's very good. Makes my life easy anyway. So,
That's a good news story.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I want to ask you as well about interactions you've had about like with inspections, right?
Yeah.
So we've had...
Here we go.
Yeah.
Round one.
Let's go.
All right,
Round
guys.
one.
All right.
Fight.
You stay on that side. You stay on that side.
I first met Pat on a audit report.
You're like, who is this
and then
dickhead?
I met him
that
again
signed
and
off?
again.
That's fine. Well, so there's been when inspectors put reports in, especially when it's government, they just put the report in and then it's over to the provider.
Yeah.
Right. And then the provider will have any interactions with the inspector. With the installer, and the sort of the inspector doesn't really get involved again unless there's something they have to clarify. But usually it's over to the inspector. Over to the inspection provider. Yep. Do you reckon would it help you reckon, if you had, let's say you got a government audit and you were able to then have a chat to the inspector, do you reckon that would be a thing that would help if you ever had an issue? Or do you reckon I don't know, that separation is a good thing, or what do you reckon? I
don't know. I reckon I'll just sort of reflect on the government. We'll call them Solovic days where there was just a lot of inspections taking place. So basically there must have been a target. We must carry out this many inspections.
Well, was it 5%? But I think they were targeting some of the newer players. Okay. Although I don't know exactly what their metrics are with that. But
So basically, we felt like we were getting inspected a lot. Majority were passing. I think there was a defect rate of anything more than 20%. Then you got questioned and brought in. So that happened to us.
Yeah, right.
But then you look at the quality of the defect and think, is this even a defect?
Yeah, right.
And you so it's not really the inspector's fault. They're just following the guidelines of inspection. It's more about who wrote the guidelines
Or the process, maybe.
Yeah. And just thinking like, all right, so Solar Vic got their rules, ESV got theirs with AS3000. Like, you've got to cover both. But you sort of, yes, we probably should have downloaded. We did download the guidelines from the Solar Vic, but they were just minute. Like, miss a label and there's one tick.
Yeah, okay.
You know, anything unsafe electrically, don't get me wrong, definitely
needs to be
just the little things. You're like, come on, like.
Yeah. So do you reckon like other
pick on the bad guys, not the good guys?
Yeah, for sure.
So,
that's a common thing.
Unfortunately, you know, we've had a bit of history with that. You were doing ours, and not just you, other ones, and you were just doing your job. So I've had your number personally. I just reached out and said, look, and you basically said, look, it's what it is.
Yeah, we can't because we're not allowed to as inspectors just take that call. Like I have had people just call me up directly before and say, "Oh, I need to talk about this report," and I've said, "Look, I can't talk about it."
Yeah,
and then I've sort of said to them sometimes, like, "Look, I'm happy to have a chat to you about something which it may be related to this job, but I can't talk about the job. We're actually not allowed to talk about the job. But I'm happy to have an electrical discussion with you about." You know, a certain situation, like about a certain standard or whatever it is. But we I suppose they put that separation in there. I don't know. I suppose it's to protect the inspectors.
Yeah.
I'm not really like.
Yeah, it just got to the point where, you know, we felt like it was over-regulated.
Yeah.
Too many different bodies in there as well.
Yeah.
But you know, being people call it solar coaster, you just got to adapt. Don't fight it. Just go with it.
Embrace it.
And just make it happen, make it work.
Yeah.
Even if it was little things.
The crossover and how many different rules and regs there are. And
There's a lot to be over.
Every scheme that comes out, it's like, and you have to do this, this. Plus, if you sell it with Solar Vic, you have to do this. And then the rules and regs. Like, it is so confusing.
I totally understand where it came from, right? Because you've probably spoken about this on this before, but the pink bat scheme. Died, right? Solar Vic, same government. They need to make sure it's safe, and they need to prove that it's safe, and they need to prove that they're showing evidence that there's inspection. So they're just doing the right thing, but it's got to be more don't just get a defect for a label.
Yeah,
get something that's going to save someone's life.
Yeah,
like an unsafe installation. That's a true meaning of unsafe.
Yeah,
and that's what. Don't just ping people for a label or a bollard's in the wrong spot. Do you know what I mean?
Like,
but they're all ticks. Showing that they've done something, but you're just sort of damaging the installer's reputation.
Yeah, so it's like when I see it from a point of view of a retailer, it's pretty difficult because when you do make that comparison, you're looking at other installs and you're thinking, well, how are they just getting away with this? And we've just just fucking put a label in the wrong spot, and we're getting reamed for this.
Yeah,
I can see how that's pretty frustrating.
Yeah, 100%. I was at the stage where literally I was scared to open up Solar Vic emails. Is it needs rectification or is it adequate? It's like, oh God, it's going to put us over the 20%.
Were you doing a lot of Solar Vic?
Yeah, back then we were. Heaps,
you probably pretty much everything.
I reckon. Yeah. And then you get a phone call from Solar Vic. You know, you're about to get suspended because you're over the 20%. I'm like, oh my God, my heart just sunk. I'm going to shut the business down, downscale this and that. And I know guys that got suspended for a couple of months. And
And what do? You just kind of
I think
close your business?
I'd have, I just did head miles for weeks. But then finally I sort of put up a little objection and had a couple of meetings and we got a couple of those defects removed to bring us under the 20%.
Yeah.
Because they were just tiny things that.
So clearly that mental load had an effect.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it was getting me down a bit.
Yeah.
But nowadays, it's like the last 12 months, I reckon I've had 2 or 3 audits. It's just nothing. Yeah. So now, I think we've just been trained to just expect the worst. So maybe we definitely are doing the right things, but maybe there's just not many inspections for us anymore because we've proved ourselves and might be maybe off the. But just you're right for these companies that are just like for sales companies like the subbies, not for new builds, right? But the guys they don't really care. Yeah. Like, what if they get a defect? Do they send the subby back and do it? Like, what happens to their lots? Like,
yeah, we send our subs back. Yeah. We're very fortunate though. But
does that come back on the retailer? That's awesome. No, doesn't it?
No. So every time we've been audited or we've had a Solar Vic audit, it goes to the installer,
licensed electrician or whatever.
Yeah, and he actually has the decency and sends it through to us.
Okay, good.
But so you guys don't get a copy of it as the retailer with SolarBig?
I don't believe so.
Yeah,
Every
no.
time I've got it, it's come from our installer.
Yeah, okay.
Even though we've put it through our portal
Yep.
and we've sold the job, it's like,
Yeah.
again, really, really sorry, but it's their electrical license we're putting on the application.
100%, yeah.
But I mean, if you don't have those relationships with those subbies, what do you do?
That's right. Yeah. Well, I reckon that's good that it comes back on the electrician. It should.
Yep.
But if you run in an in-house team, it comes back on the retailer and the electrician.
Yeah.
Because it's under the one banner.
Yeah. It's an interesting, that's an interesting concept, that. And I think it depends on how you run your teams, right? So, like, we sort of had a little bit of a sentiment that you spoke about, like, not all subbies are shit. That's not the case. I think what we're probably trying to say is that subbies that are poorly trained, poorly paid, and
new into the industry.
Yeah, new into the industry and don't really care that much about the company that they're working for. They're probably the issue, right?
Yeah.
Then when you have the subbies that are, I suppose, I don't know, Lauren, you would say that the subbies that you've got are part of the team.
Yep.
You've kind of almost treat them like employees to some extent. Is that right?
They're just not on the books.
You have to.
Yeah. So you're not going to. So I suppose you're not going to have an issue really with subbies not going back because they're going to want to keep that relationship.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, one of our subbies is doing 40 jobs a week for us.
Yeah.
That's just one.
Yeah.
So
there's
a great side of subbies as well. Yeah.
And it's easy for them as well because it's builder work. It's consistent. Rain, hail, shine, winter, slow periods.
No annual leave, no super.
Yeah.
So you love it.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
It was pretty hard getting there though.
Yeah, I know. It would be. Yeah. Just that trust.
Yeah.
And reliability. So they don't have to show up on Monday.
No.
But they will.
Hopefully. When we onboard them, though, we get Pat to go out and inspect their work and make sure that they're good just in case.
Yeah.
But we, from day dot, we give them a subby pack and say, this is what we expect from you. This is what you expect from us. A couple of your first installations, we're going to get inspected. He's not our inspector. It's just a third party.
Yeah.
And again, Pat, sort of, I reckon the last thing about the inspections, we know Victoria's the most
stringent, whatever,
most strict, high standard. So if you make it in Victoria, you can go anywhere in Australia.
Yep.
So that holds us in a good stead, like we are the top. So
does that mean there's expansion plans?
Just moved here, Pat. So it's like, all right, we get thrown everything at us, the book at us, but if we can maintain it, we can go anywhere. So it's bad, but it's good.
Yeah, so it sounds like it has helped you and it's held you in good stead to be the company you are today. But
don't get me wrong, we've done nothing dangerous. It's just the little label here, and I'm sure other guys can relate to this as well. I saw it all over Facebook on Solar Cutters, like, we got picked up for this, and now I've got 3 months suspension. Like,
what was it? The yellow label, the battery one, and they weren't paying STCs with it.
Which one? The yellow label?
Neutral, earth and...
Oh, yeah, the earth and neutral are live under fault conditions. Maybe live under fault conditions.
Yeah, that one.
That's on the standard.
Pat's trying to remember. He's just had a month off going around Australia, 6 months travelling around Australia doing the installing audits.
With the battery rebate and with those new regs? Well, I mean, there wasn't too many changes.
Not really new. No, there's nothing...
More like the habitable rooms and all.
Yeah.
You're working on established homes.
Yeah, I was pretty across, was it 5139?
Yeah.
So there wasn't too many regs, just the
You had any audits yet?
Yeah, pretty good on them.
They're about to, so that's the next thing. They're about to.
Got some bad news.
The CER audits are about to kick off. Like there's new tranches starting. Yeah,
Jason is sweating.
Right.
No.
I'll just have to find some at CER.
Honestly, I think you guys will be fine. Like I've seen your work. I've seen the people that you have working for you.
Yeah. I embrace it.
Yeah,
I love it.
Yeah. No, well, but there's like, I mean, we've just had. I mean, I think we're about to. I don't know when it's going to be, but it's probably. Actually, it's got to be really soon. 500,000 installs is going to have to be. It was like 490 something thousand installs as of last week, I think. So we're about to hit 500,000. So that's all just gone out, and there's been billions of dollars poured out from the government. So now, while that's been good times, you're going to find in the next few months, I think we're going to have another little cycle of
inspections.
Yeah, well, just people getting a bit of a rude shock. Yep. Like, see, I think honestly, you'll be fine. You've been through this before, and you know how it all sort of works.
Yep.
This will be from the CER, so it's a little bit different to SolarBig.
Yeah, good.
But it's about like they've just thrown all this money at the industry and gone, here you go, take this money, please. It's solving a problem for us. And now it'll be like, okay, you should have done this, you should have done that, you should have done that. And I think you're going to find a few people will get a bit of a shock.
Yeah.
So we spoke about the other day, the companies that have just run in for this rebate and now they're either gone or not operating or just who's going to fix those batteries? That's what I'm worried about.
Yeah.
You should be good. You got in-house.
We're fine. Yeah. And I think that sort of brings us on to our next subject of what products, what you should install.
Yep.
And the reasons.
How do you work that out? How do you work out who to go with?
So I don't know. I know.
And what are you selling as well?
We
Let's
sell.
start with that.
So we've tried it. I tried a lot when I like early days. So basically, it started off with Goodwee with the LG batteries because that was, I think, without them, it was only Fronius and BYD. They were pretty much the only two sort of. I think Sungrow had a system as well, but they were what's that one? Redback as well.
Yeah, Redback. Lauren, just look at this. She's shivering.
I've got the goosebumps too. Oh my God. So that's what we tried. And it was just, Goodwee was one company.
Yep.
LG was another. Fronius is one. BYD
What about QCell?
Yeah, no, we haven't tried them.
No.
Yeah.
So they were panels and then they had a battery. I'm like,
Yeah.
So basically, we just found the companies, there was always comms issues.
Yeah.
It's hard for two different companies. So that was all low voltage batteries with big, thick cable. So we sort of just went, okay, now we're down to HV batteries. It's just an MC4 connection. This is a lot easier to install. Batteries are coming more common, more affordable. So now we simply just use Tesla, Sungrow, Goodwee, and SIG. So that's it.
There's your four.
Just the four. That's it. It's all we sell. We don't sell Anchor. We don't sell what is it? I don't know, Dynas, FAR and Fox ASS. Like we don't do any of that stuff. So it's just the four reputable ones. And the main reason is obviously longevity, reliability, and efficiency. Right. So they've got to be, and all those companies have been in Australia for a bit, except SIG's a new one.
Yeah, everyone says that. It's 3 years now, I think, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, so they're not like brand new players anymore. We've got to get our head around that, I think, now. Yeah, they've been around for a little while. But
Pat's a SIG man. Go on
I've got a SIG. I've got a SIG. I've got a SIG.
Yeah. So
he's after another battery module. That's why. That's why he's plugging them.
The 10 kilowatt.
No, I've got 40 kilowatt hours.
Yeah. But I think the new 10 modules out now, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. Oh, I don't want to replace the whole. I don't know if I could replace the whole lot.
He's after another stack.
Are they compatible? Are the 10s compatible with the? You can't.
Probably. The SIG are great, aren't they? Everything's compatible. So longevity, reliability, efficiency is the first one. And the second one is they've got to have staff in Australia.
Yeah.
That's massive.
They've got to have an abundance of staff. Like Goodwee, I think, up to 60. Tesla have almost 100, I think. 70 or 60. Sungrow have over 100.
Yep.
And SIG, I know, we just started selling SIG again, so I'm not too sure, but I know they have a few guys out there for support. And then the main thing is the tech support.
Yeah.
So like they have to have instant tech support for us. Yep. And that's it.
You know, Jace has done again 3 points for choosing, you've done it again.
Operate on threes.
Operate on threes, yeah. How good's that?
Hat trick.
Yeah. No,
so the tech support's a big one. Like Sungrow's, I'll put it out there, Sungrow's the best.
Yep.
Yeah, their tech support is amazing.
By far. Easily. It's just a WhatsApp. We've got a lot of people have their own WhatsApp groups with them.
But even on email, they respond within half an hour to an hour, if that.
Okay, yep. So WhatsApp, Sungrow the best by far.
Yep.
Tesla are great. Their support's great. No WhatsApp because, the Tesla's always a little bit funny with that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Privacy, whatever else.
Yeah.
But they're just, they're 1-300 numbers. They're in Richmond.
Yep.
From all in Richmond.
Yep.
Half an hour drive. Literally pick up first time.
Yeah.
Always solve it. Goodwee, fantastic. WhatsApp group. They've got staff in Melbourne as well.
Yep.
And that's the main thing because you don't want to install something that's a great product everyone raves about, but if
something goes wrong.
Needs a firmware upgrade or, we can do all that remote, but if it needs, something's wrong. If something's wrong, you just want a second opinion. So that's basically how we do it.
That's our big thing as well. Yeah. I mean, we do not have a service or a maintenance department at all. It's pretty much me and a WhatsApp group if I need to make any contact. Because, I mean, having that support from OEMs, it is so important. I don't care what anyone says. Like, it's you need to be able to trust them.
Yeah. I think with the, like we do have a service department and an installations department in our operations just due to, the amount of systems we install, but just the technology that's going into it these days. Like every system has a CT measure in the house power. there's these retail companies that are offering free power, which is going to be compulsory soon. So like, they want to make sure that their system kicks in at 12 exactly and knocks off at 3. Like, and it's all software based, and it has to have the right firmware to work. And backstop testing, like if you're connected to the internet, that wasn't a dig.
Yeah, no, I'm not. So it's so fun.
Trust me, I'd love to.
Don't worry, the handful that go through that have batteries, I'm just like, wow, I don't know how retailers.
But again, like it has to have the most updated firmware, which mostly we can do online. But if some reason it doesn't go through, you can ring someone.
Yeah,
physically be able to speak to someone's great. So so that's the main reason we choose those products. Yes, we could sell Fox, get a lot more sales, sell them cheaper. But does it create a headache in the future? I'm not too sure. So Fox might be great.
I actually don't know. I know they're doing a lot, but I don't. I've inspected a bunch of them. It seems to be the lower end of the market as far as like the more budget sort of side of the market.
Because if you present to a customer, you know, here's a $15,000 system or here's a $10,000 system. I'd be like 10,000. That's 2/3 of the price. Why not? But then you think, okay, you're going to buy it in the end, but you just don't know.
So how do you go selling like a SIG and a Goodwee then?
As in how?
Like, I mean,
the difference between them?
Yeah. So like if you're thinking price points, SIG's obviously always going to come in a hell of a lot more expensive. But then you've also got that Goodwee product. Like you can't exactly sell that as like a budget.
Correct.
When it does the same thing.
We have a wonderful salesman. I'm not going to mention his name because he might get poached. He justifies all that beautifully. Yeah. So basically, we just say, look, they're very similar products, both brand new techs. One can give you a little bit higher amps and blackout. I think you spoke about off air there, Pat. One has the integrated DC charger you can get, which Goodwee don't, and SIG also have the vehicle to grid capabilities, I should say, in the future. So if you're into that stuff, definitely go the SIG. No, just go Goodwee.
Yeah.
And Sungrow, unfortunately, don't have the all-in-one out yet. Which is why we've sort of had to slow our sales down there. But they know that.
Demand. So there's just heaps of demand for that now. So people want that shit, do they? They want it.
Well, it's more of a price point. Massive price point, and it's just the inverter that's the difference. The battery cells are pretty similar, and it's just the inverter. So if you get a standalone hybrid Sungrow inverter, it's worth X amount. If you get a standard Goodwee ESA click-in, it's like significantly cheaper. Significantly. And the price difference we found between like a 5 kilowatt Goodwee or SIG compared to a 30 kilowatt or a 10 kilowatt single phase is not much different. It's the same box. But if you do the standalone 5 versus the standalone 10, it's almost double.
Big difference.
Price, So that's the main reason we found. So.
Interesting.
And what do you have installed here at HQ?
We've got a Goodwee 30 kilowatt, 3 phase. So it's nice.
Batteries?
Displayed. We've got some batteries up there and a little TV displayed up on there. So when we plug our Tesla in out front, we just see the consumption go up. And
we've got a bit of sun now.
But it's good just to train the staff about the portals. So they all have access to the monitoring portal so we can see every system and upgrade firmwares, do the backstops. And our service team logs in to find all the, where the issue is. So, and it's usually something small like a setting hasn't been turned on or something small. So.
How annoying are the CT reverse? Oh, they've been doing my head in.
You can flip some of them, can't you?
You can. A lot of them are remote. You can just do it remotely. Are there some you can't do remotely now? I would have thought.
Sure.
I'm
pretty sure they could do it in their back end. But
okay.
So another big thing, like if you offer every product under the sun, that's great because you might get more volume of sales. But then along with that comes the tech support and service side. Like you're a poor tech guy or service guy, you would have to know every system back and front.
Honestly,
contacting each business.
Honestly, I think that's a path or to hell. I reckon. Honestly, because you're going to have to. Everyone at the company who touches those systems are going to need to know everything about all of those. That's a whole
the ins and outs.
Yes,
everything electrically works the same. But it's more the comms, the back office stuff.
Mate, also, hey, I'll bring my inspector's hat on again. You're talking a whole new set of manufacturer's instructions that you need to be over. And if you're not, you're fucked. Basically.
So what do you do when you get a new CES come through? And it's a system you've never seen.
That's in the user manual.
Yeah, straight on the brushes.
Pretty much. I'm like, why are they doing this? Why are they selling this now? What a pain in the ass. Like,
do you vet installers and say, what do you install prior to?
Do I vet? No, it's a good question, actually.
What do you install in Alpha Bar? No,
honestly,
I just don't sell it. Nothing against that.
Brand, is it? No, I know what it is.
Honestly, I usually will know pretty quickly.
Yeah.
And if I don't ask that question, or if I don't know, you do a couple of jobs and you can work it out pretty quick. And you can also work out the way they install. So if you're talking about, like, I don't know, let's go bottom of the range. Like, anyone want to put their hand up and say what the
I think Lauren's
cheapest product?
I think Growwatt's not expensive, is it?
Growwatt's. I don't think I don't see that many Growwatt batteries.
No, what's it? I don't know where the price.
Just the really cheap price point, the real budget ones.
Solux, maybe. I actually
don't know. I don't think Solux are like they're in that realm. I don't think they're quite there. Like maybe
a 4. Isn't there a
4? Is it? I don't know.
If you don't know what it is, that's one of them.
I'm just trying.
Yeah.
There's one of the ones we don't know of, right?
What is it? There's one of the. It's a blue one. I'm trying to think. The blue.
Yeah, I know.
It's not Alpha. Although Alpha could be potentially pretty cheap.
Neovolt.
That's the one I'm thinking of. Neovolt. All right.
Never even heard of that.
Yeah, they look weird.
Yeah, they and the way the way they're installed, it's actually really hard to make them look good because of the way you've
terminations
got. The terminations
plugs.
It's just I don't know. You got to really make an effort to make that aesthetically pleasing. Where it's a bit different if you're doing a Tesla or a Goodwee or even the ones you do, the Sig, Sun Grey, they're actually. If you do a few of them, they're quite easy to make them look nice.
You can conceal the cabling, and they do that in their design.
Yeah,
when they design the product.
Yeah,
they don't just have external plugs on the side.
Yeah,
they have to plug it in.
That's it.
It's all concealed and nice and neat because they want it to look good.
It's been thought about. It's been thought about. Yeah, well, I can normally work it out from an installer, like the way they do those sort of terminations into how they go about their business. So, and a lot of the time, those budget type systems, which a lot of the time they'll be the ones that are doing subby work for retailers.
Correct. Yeah.
And they're the bottom.
So
I won't say bottom of the barrel.
It's not their choice.
No, that's right. They're not, but they're the ones that usually need the more guidance. Maybe because they're the younger ones who haven't been established that much.
Yeah.
So I don't actually vet them like that.
Yeah.
By what I want to know. I want to know a little bit about their business, though, for sure.
No, it's fair.
So on that, Pat, what are you doing these days, mate? You've just done the tour around Australia.
Yeah,
back into the inspections or back to TSV or
no, it's actually going back to the CC and taking bribes.
He's going to CR.
No, I'm joking.
He's going to CR to run the audit team. That's how he knows about the new battery.
Yeah. Well, no, I am going to be doing some CR audits. So that's going to be ramping up.
In between your residential inspections as well? Or?
Yeah. I'll keep that up.
Yep. And podcasts,
All Energy's coming up too.
Yep.
So there's a bit going on there.
Yep.
But like, we've
cricket's finished.
Cricket's about to start.
Footy's
Footy's
finished 20 years ago. The Bombers.
Yeah. Basically. Yeah. Junior footy for my son's finished.
Yeah.
Now. So cricket's back. It's always cricket season for me. So. But no, look, I'll be doing residential inspections. Got a few really good clients that we're still doing a decent volume. But honestly, it's been a little bit quiet, which has been good. I've really needed a bit of a break.
Good.
But I think I think it's going to ramp up as we see the sun come out.
Do you see yourself with the new commercial rebate coming out doing a bit more commercial installations? And do you reckon the commercial installs, I think, obviously will go up?
Yeah.
And do you reckon the market will shift to that, which might open a bit more vacancy for the residential businesses like ourselves?
That's a really interesting. No, that's a really interesting thing you've mentioned. So I think for me, as far as inspections go, clearly it's going to move. There's going to be more of the C&I with this megawatt STCs that are available now.
Yep.
So that's clearly going to happen.
Yep. Because you just get the rebate chasers. The companies starting to chase rebate.
Yeah.
It's free advertising, basically.
That's a really good point. I've thought of this too, about how it's going to open up opportunities potentially for guys like you.
Yeah.
So have you done much C&I or have you?
Yeah, a little bit. Our business isn't focused around it.
Yep.
So more of just your under 100 kilowatt sort of stuff.
What about now? Like, because now you can get the STCs.
We don't chase it, no. So it's more about, if I know someone that has a factory, let's go whack 60 kilowatts.
Yeah. Now it's going to be like, let's go whack 500 on it.
Yeah.
It's
that's what it's going to be.
But I think it's not going to be that easy, everyone.
No, it's not. It's not.
But again, it's really hard for a business like us with employees to do them jobs because our labour's a lot more expensive than subbies. So we always miss out on them due to price.
And you're also there, like someone like your team, how many crews do you have?
6.
6. So what, 3 of them would probably go there for 3 weeks, depending on the size?
Yep. So we're looking into it.
Yep.
But I purely think the resi market has slowed down a fair bit.
Yeah. And
I think the guys that are unknown or don't have a good reputation, reviews are sort of halfway there. They might go, okay, this is a tough space at the moment. Yeah, let's go chase the commercial and just in subs. So it might open up a lot more.
It's a really good. That's a really smart
for the guys that have been around a lot longer. So.
Yeah,
and
especially for the crews that are,
I'm hoping,
all the retailers or I don't know commercial groups that will just stick. They can afford to stick their employees there for 4 weeks.
Yep.
Because they don't have any resi work.
Yep. Well, that's one thing we've thought about. Like obviously 6 crews, it's a lot of sales to try and fulfil. To keep busy, you've got a generous lead time, but if it does start reducing our lead time, let's look at trying to get a commercial job. In the background, just going constantly,
just cruising along.
And I know subbies, like some of our subbies do that. They've just got and then they swap them over, so they get a bit of experience as well, because it is obviously a larger scale.
And I think with the no grid protection board needed anymore,
up to 200,
that's a bonus. There's an extra 10 to 15 grand saving. And with rebates from 100 to a megawatt, it's pretty much a no-brainer. But it's not about going around to companies and looking for it, because most of them lease the buildings. So you've got to find the owners of the factories.
Interesting.
That's what we were saying in our last episode as well. Like manufacturing is pretty much dead in Australia.
Like I lease this building. I don't care if it's got solar or not. Because I'm in the solar.
You need it for that.
Yeah, it makes sense for you to do it. But
part of the bargaining tool to get the place.
Also, like a renter isn't going to go put on 500 kilowatts.
No. Just like a renter on the house that they lease. They're not going to spend 5-10 grand to get solar only.
It's going to be interesting. So do you reckon...
I just hope it opens up a little bit of a space.
Do you reckon it could be a fizzer, like this new rebate? Do you reckon it's going to be like, oh, well, okay, we've thrown all this money at it, but no one's taking it up because they're all leased?
I reckon it could not. I reckon it could be... I reckon it's going to do nothing to the 100 kilowatt market.
Yep.
So it's nothing for your small commercial, but I reckon medium to large commercial will be a big thing. Like your Amazon factories. That's a bit extreme.
But then again, like those...
But I feel like a lot of those companies have already had that built into their specs.
That's what I was thinking.
All of our commercial ones that we've done, it's a prereq to have a minimum 30 kilowatts.
Yeah.
Like
it's probably the ones that are thinking about putting a 500-600 kilowatt on.
Yeah.
And they were on the edge, and now they're like, hey, we can get STCs now. Let's just do this.
Aren't we backstopping systems so there's no export to the grid? So those 500 kilowatt systems, they're going to be capped at 5 kilowatts. Right? Yeah, backstop.
I don't know, are they?
Probably.
I don't know.
Do you know? Do you know, Loz? Come on, this backstop.
No, I actually don't know.
But aren't they doing all this to power the data centres?
Well, I think it's part of the solution.
Megawatts, but how does the power get from the 500 kilowatt solar, which dribbles out at 5 kilowatts max, to the data centre on our power?
And it's going to be
power grid that can't handle it. So
that's a good point.
AusNet's going to have absolutely none. Like, I don't even know if there's any factories within the AusNet region. Realistically, where does AusNet stop? Like,
it's Cranbourne and all that, isn't it?
Yeah, and then it goes back to Warragul and whatnot, but there's no factories coming out that way in Gippsland.
Maybe.
But the Power Cores and the Uniteds and the Geminas of the world, you're just going to have debt agreements going everywhere.
Look, don't get me wrong, any rebate's a good rebate for me.
Yeah.
Even though our business is 1% commercial, 99% resi, I'll still embrace it and
have a crack.
Do whatever.
Is it going to push you into trying to sell those 100 kilowatts?
We will have a look at it, but we're not. It's not the core part of our business.
Go to your footy clubs.
Yeah, but they're only tiny club rooms, aren't they, Pat?
Yeah, most. Oh,
but you'd be surprised in footy clubs. Everyone that sponsors them is like a friend or a family of the club. They are.
That's right.
That's right. Our factories. So.
Absolutely.
But interesting. Interesting space, that one.
It is.
But
it's going to be.
I was really, really hoping for a commercial battery rebate. BST. Commercial.
Yeah.
Up to 100 kilowatts. Up to anything 100 up to 200 kilowatts. That would make it like
kilowatt hours. You mean? Yep.
WH.
Yeah. Why don't we just do a megawatt hour? Why don't we just keep them the same?
Why not? Because these businesses that's a good point. When they build a factory, right, or a hospital or a school, they have a big diesel generator out there, just in case it goes right. Get rid of that generator, put batteries in instead. Like it's.
So I think if you look at New South Wales, New South Wales has got the new PDRS scheme. They're talking. They've got like I think it's best 4 and best 5. They're talking about, and I think I was talking to Liam from Supply Partners about this, and he was saying something about he understands it a little bit more, and it's something I'll have to look into a bit harder, but something about how you need to be able to prove the viability of that battery and prove that it's actually going to be. I don't know about financially. I think you've got to prove that it's going to charge and discharge. And look, and don't quote me on that, but it's not just about numbers. Like STCs are about how much capacity you can put in, whereas now it's going to be about viability. So
I think it's a great, like if I ran a manufacturing business, like 24/7, right? You know, they do production 24/7. If power goes out for 3 hours, they lose how many thousands of dollars. And they don't have a diesel generator. Just put a battery. It sounds great. But if it's 250 grand to do that with no rebates, that's not viable. But if it's 150 grand with rebates, hey, now I can think about it.
Yeah. Is that the next? Do you reckon that's the next one from the government?
That's what I want.
Well, I mean, we keep moving from rebate to rebate to rebate. We've done a few different ones.
New South Wales have got one. So.
Well, is this the next evolution to help the grid?
I don't know if it's a state-based Victorian government.
South Wales get it first.
Well, I suppose you could look at why did we get solar Vic? Like it's just what the government thinks is the right thing for their state and what will win them the election. I suppose. No, well, I'm sure that comes into it. I'm sure that comes into it a little bit.
Yeah.
Like I'm sure the battery rebate really helped the Albanese government.
BST is the best thing.
Yeah.
So if we can do a commercial BST,
imagine that.
Even better.
So are we calling on the government?
I reckon 12 months from now.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Excuse me, there might be a federal battery.
Yeah, I think you know what? I think you're right. We'll look back on this in 12 months. We'll look back on this.
Jason was right.
Jason was right. No, I think you're right. I think that's the next evolution.
Yep.
Let's see how the next 12 months goes.
Does anyone know anyone in government?
No, Pat's the closest thing I know.
Not really.
ESV.
I don't work for ESV. Fuck off.
TSV?
It's like
TSV. End of the V.
It's like me
You're
saying.
not one of us.
It's like me saying you work for AusNet.
Pretty much. I reckon I'm like very close to being on their payroll.
Shows more communication than AusNet. Hey, no, they get better.
They're getting better.
Thanks to the industry group you created.
And thanks to Erin as well.
Erin.
I think we're going to go final break.
We'll come back and
we'll come back and wrap up in a minute. Interesting chat, this one. This has been really good, Jace. We're going to come back and wrap up with a few things, but we'll be right back in a minute.
Cool.
Confused by battery labelling? You're not alone. It's one of the biggest causes of defects, and with the new standards, it's easy to get caught out. Our battery labelling course breaks it all down in simple, practical steps so you know exactly what's required and where every label goes. Plus, if you subscribe, you'll get access to all of our courses, from solar labelling and defects through to battery testing and more. Check it all out at southwellsolartraining.com.au and get your CPD the easy way.
All right, we are back for our final segment to wrap up. We've gone off topic with a few things here today, but I think in the same way, I think we've been on topic too. So it's been great, been really good.
Not going to ask you what your 5-year plan is.
No, definitely not.
Personally or work-wise? Depends on the STCs reducing in or ending in 2030.
Yeah, it'd be good to know.
It's hard to plan when you don't know what's happening after that, isn't it?
Yeah,
Just talking about that off air as well.
Yeah, it'd be good to have a bit more certainty about that. I mean, it's the government's got what they have in place at the moment, but who knows? Like 2030 is not that far away.
No,
it's not that far away.
Are they going to meet the RET? Is that what it is? A renewable energy?
Yeah.
target?
So from what I've heard,
if they do, are they going to shut down STCs and shut down the solar industry? My business might be gone. If they don't meet it, are they going to extend the program?
Or are they going to do something?
They can do a commercial battery rebate.
Yeah.
Sounds really smart, Ed.
Just common knowledge, Lauren.
All right. Well, Loz, what we should do, we'll try something new today. We'll fire some questions. I'll go first, then you go, and then I'll go, then you go, and we'll see until we get bored of this. To you, all right? And you just give us sort of short answers, quick as you can. Okay. All right, and then we'll just move to the next one. You got a question ready, Loz? Because I'll go first, and then you got to follow.
Yeah,
Think of a question.
Okay.
All right, good. All right, I'll go first. Who is your favourite person in the solar industry that's not here?
Favourite person that I know or don't know?
That you do know.
Oh, God, I don't know.
I'm happy to answer that for him.
I really like, I'll say Harsha from Sungrow and Amit. Harsha, there's only one, isn't it? I'll say Amit from Sungrow.
Yep, Amit from Sungrow.
Yep.
Good stuff. All right, Loz, come on.
Why is Jet Solar called Jet Solar?
Possibly one of my children is named Jet, but it's spelled J-E-T-T.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's pretty good.
I do have another son, but unfortunately he's not named after a business yet.
Yet.
So, yeah.
All right. I'll go. I thought this would be better than it was. Now I've got to think of another question. What's your install you're most proud of?
We did a install up in Heathcote.
Yep.
Years back.
Where's that? Hold on.
Heathcote.
Northwest,
Central
on the way to
Victoria,
Bendigo-ish.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Basically had a swirl line.
Yep.
By the time it was at the end of the swirl line, I think they're all at the end of the swirl line. I'm not too
probably.
sure. Had two-phase coming in. Every time he plugged his Tesla car in, it dropped the voltage down to 180.
Ooh.
And his car wouldn't charge. Car wouldn't charge.
Yeah.
His car wouldn't charge. So he got us in. No, he got quoted 80 grand for a new transformer, biggest swirl line coming in. And then he spent, I think, 60-ish K with us, N-phase, 4 Powerwall 2s.
Yep.
Constant 230 voltage.
Wow.
That's a good
So
one.
it's cool. You can check our video out at solar.com.
Ooh, there it is on video, is it?
Videos.
Oh,
You'll see a guy with long hair. That's him. That's a video.
Yeah.
love it.
So that's a pretty good real life case. I was a bit nervous, but I did ring all the distributor to make sure. Rang Tesla, rang N-phase to verify that it would work. Because it's always challenging when you got N-phase and Tesla, 2 different products.
Yeah.
Did have a couple of difficulties at the start. Sometimes the microinverters would drop off due to the Teslas kicking in and charging, but all firmware figured all that out, and it's good. So you end up saving 20K from the distributor, and also renewable power in his own house, not drawing from the grid. So it's a long-term thing. So
That's a good news story, isn't it?
that's
Was
pretty cool one. Yeah, it's all on video too. So.
we will check that out.
Check that one out.
Yep.
You got another quick fire?
Worst roof you've ever worked on?
One in Hampton. So like
that makes
Terracotta
sense.
tiles?
Oh, yeah.
How many did you break?
Oh, just pretty much whole roof. It's just the same old story. Nightmare. But
Yeah.
There's the ones where probably shouldn't say this, but that's pretty you got to take your shoes off and work in bare feet.
Yeah.
Done
No,
that before.
well, hey, you got to
Yeah.
workplace health
I've
and
had to
safety.
do that on a wet roof.
Yeah, good. So we're all done by WorkSafe here. That's good.
Yep.
Yep.
Crocs on top.
Yep. So yeah, just the steep roofs and the terracotta one.
Yeah.
Really.
Oh, that's a good one. All right, a couple more, Loz. What do you reckon? A couple more. All right. What's the funniest story you can sort of think of off the top of your head on site?
We had an apprentice. I didn't do it. I thought it was great. We had an apprentice first year, tin roof.
Yeah.
That fresh. We told him to go down and the client, knock on the door and ask for some spare roof tiles. As soon as he did that, he clicked on. That's on video too, not on the website. We always ask him if he's got any spare tiles. So. That was pretty good.
Oh, that's good. I love that.
Yeah.
What's your go-to smoko when you're on the tools?
Smoke. I used to love tuna and crackers, like the rice cakes.
Yeah.
Just flip the back of the ute, which is your little table, and then just line up like 8 crackers, pour tuna in, and everyone on site hated it because all they could do was smell tuna.
Yep.
And then we had another guy who started it, but he'd always sit down at the customer's house out the back and just drip all the oil all over their deck and stuff. And I'm like, mate, you got to stop doing that. Customer complained once. He had to eat out the front of the glass.
Little picnic mat.
Imagine that on the Google review. Yeah, great install team. Everything's awesome. It's a fucking apprentice. Like oil and shit all
Oiled the
everywhere.
deck for us.
Yeah, sorry, 4 stars.
Oiled the deck.
Oiled the
Yeah,
deck.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
I love that. How do you go with those? Like when you have if you have a camera crew or something like that. How do you guys work with all of that? Come on, you'd be natural in front of the camera, wouldn't you?
Yeah, always a little bit of research. I like prep.
Yep.
But they know that the other crew know the camera guys there. Like,
Yeah, okay.
A little bit.
Yeah.
First time I did it, had guys had their shirts off. And then there was another section that we had guardrail up but not enough. So we're like, we can't release that because Solar Vic's on my back.
Yeah.
And then, someone would wear runners on the roof where you should be wearing a steel cap. So all those little things you think about.
People pull that shit apart as well.
I've been.
They're
I've had it on my videos.
So that's why we don't post much on socials anymore.
Yeah.
A lot of companies do, which is great to show that you're active. But if they want to see, just go to the website.
Yeah.
To see what we do.
the install photo.
So I'm sort of off the socials stuff. You just get bagged, and I know it creates any traffic's good traffic because it creates more people.
Yep.
But still.
Your videos are really good though.
Yeah,
You
I reckon they're
speak really
good.
well.
They do look they look good, don't they?
Yeah, shout out to Brandon, AV8 Productions. Look him up on Insta.
Yep.
He's a bit of a pro, so he's a young guy, but he knows what he's doing. So
Nice.
That's cool.
Yeah.
What's your choice of power tool?
Brand, you mean?
Oh, look, these days
The brand you talk about?
Brand
Yeah,
or
yeah.
favourite one?
they
Yeah,
use
both.
Milwaukee,
Yeah.
Yep.
which is I think is pretty common.
Milwaukee. Sorry.
But favourite tool would probably have to be the medium-sized terminal screwdriver, which is not a power tool.
Yeah.
No, hold on. Terminal screwdriver's a little one.
Yeah, little
above
one.
that, the one above that.
Yeah, it's like your standard
The
size or
medium
whatever.
one. I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
But these days it's probably the keyboard, the mouse. To be honest,
Love that
I
one.
don't mind the mouse. Don't mind the dual screen.
Yeah.
Yes.
No stands though. They've got to be stationary.
Yeah. Should we talk about your seat as well?
Oh yeah, I've got a little cushions, which just makes it a little bit more comfortable on my bottom.
Yes. It's got tight hammies.
I've actually taken this cushion. It comes from my office and it goes into my car. So it's in my backpack.
It's yours.
Take it on the aeroplane with me and everything.
Yeah.
One day I thought I left it on the aeroplane, but I did find it.
Shattered.
So
I
get
love
yourself a nice little honeycomb gel cushion.
It's actually very comfy. I had to sit on it before, and I was pretty impressed.
Yeah.
That's
Makes
good.
a
Ergonomics are important.
The little
Yeah.
things. Thanks for bringing that up.
That's right.
Yeah.
This could be maybe we could make this a regular segment, Loz. We just, we'll just fire off questions, really quick ones, and see what they say. I think that was a success, wasn't it? Do you reckon?
And just a curious one on a personal note. Do you have a middle name?
Yes, I do. Yep.
Do you want to share it?
Do you?
No, I don't.
It starts with L. Ends with E. No, it doesn't. It rhymes with E. It's Lee.
I was going to say Lee.
Ah,
That's
okay,
good as a Lee.
So now you know my full name and address.
Don't steal your
Probably-
identity.
Probably get my bank cards.
Yeah.
And everything else. No.
Oh,
So yeah.
that's cool. Well, that's
Thanks heaps for having us on, Pat
all.
and Lauren.
Been great.
Okay, thanks for coming on finally.
That's all right.
Don't you get different? This has been a really different podcast. Like it's everyone who comes on gives us something different, and yeah, been no exception. Jason, it's been great. Really good having you
I don't
on.
like to be too serious.
Yeah. Yeah, you did. You got a bit serious with a few things, but I think it was really good
This is
stuff.
probably as serious as forget.
Yeah,
So if you want to come upstairs, we'll have a chat later. It'll be completely different. So,
yeah. No, very
We were
good.
just screaming out the warehouse
Yes.
before.
You've done some
Cool.
done some great stuff. Keep continuing to do your great work at Jet Solar. Yeah, really great advocate for our industry. Even just the way you present the company, yourselves, shop front, and all that sort of stuff is really good. And yeah, reviews online are amazing.
And Jason and Erin also sit on the AusNet industry backstop group,
Yep.
which is really cool. Erin has been amazing, and you've brought a little bit, I guess.
Yeah.
More Erin.
I attended the first one,
Yeah.
but that's Erin's domain, and she
Yes.
reports back to me. And she's doing a great job. And thank you for setting it up, Lauren. I think it needed to be done. Frustration, money lost. Employees had to employ people to actually do backstops, which shouldn't be
Yeah.
happening.
Yeah.
Every other distributor seemed to sort it out except Gemini. So
But you were one of the good retailers that just kept sticking it out.
Yep.
Kept wanting to
Yep.
get your systems connected, even after I'm sure you were one of many retailers that
Yep.
had to pay a fair bit of
I think
compensation.
we're out to
as well.
150 backstops at one point.
Right.
Oh.
Now we're down to 50.
That's insane. So good.
It's getting there.
Now you're doing good things.
Yeah, it's great.
Thank you.
Love it.
Doing really good stuff.
Cool.
All right.
Same with
well,
you too. Thank
no worries. Thank you. All right, Loz, great episode. I feel like I'm gonna have a really good Friday after this. It's been good feels today.
Yeah, I'm going to go to the gym after this.
Yep.
Chill out.
Very good.
Have another Red Bull, or what are you on? Oh, let's have a little caffeine intake update. What are you on?
I've had
You're
Oxy
started at
Shred.
4:30, wasn't it? Oxy Shred,
Yeah. Red Bull.
Red Bull, coffee.
No
She doesn't drink coffee.
Don't drink coffee.
No.
And now I'm about to go have another Oxy Shred in my
First thing
car.
she did when she gets here, she goes, "Do you have a Red Bull in the fridge?" I said, "Yeah, we've actually got a 4-pack." She didn't believe it.
I'll take one of them.
She'll take a travel, I bet you. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then die in the afternoon.
Leaving from Jet Solar.
Yeah.
All right. We'll wind things up there. Thanks very much, Jason. Great episode. Really appreciate you coming on. Thanks for having us as well.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Anytime.
We'll be catching up at All Energy, I'm sure.
And we'll do one in 12 months' time. We'll be talking about the federal battery.
Federal
rebate.
battery rebate. Imagine, no, like the federal battery commercial rebate.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
100%.
Mark our words. Your words. I'm not going to steal your thunder. Your words.
Yeah,
Your words.
make it happen.
Yeah, good stuff. All right. Thanks, everyone, for listening, everyone. Stay safe out there. I hope it's starting to warm up a little bit in your neck of the woods, wherever you are. Yeah, from me and Sickers, we sorry. Yeah. Yeah, we love you all, and thanks for listening. Really appreciate it, and we'll speak to you all when we see you. Catch yas.
Bye.
Indeed.